Hello guys, it's Mr. Maximo here, Vinny Sandu for the European Cricket Network with another match preview for European Cricket Series match. And today I'm previewing match 37 out of the European Cricket Series, Barcelona. It's the first match of Friday morning, the 23rd of October, between Men in Blue and Gracia Cricket Club. This game will begin Friday morning, like I said, 7 a.m. GMT, which is 9 o'clock in Central Europe. It is 12:30 p.m. in India. And as always, you can catch the action right here on the European Cricket Network, whether you watch through our website, europeancricket.com, or you can also watch through our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network. And if you are in the Indian subcontinent, you can catch it on Fancode. And just a reminder, if you don't already, why don't you follow us on social media? Because as I always say, there is so much happening in the world of European cricket. We're almost at the end of the second week out of an unprecedented 3 weeks in the European Cricket Series, Barcelona, and we're watching the action unfold in real time. So for all the latest, keep up to date by following us at European Cricket, or you can follow me at Mr. Maximo. You can also go to our website, europeancricket.com. It's a great place to go for all the fixtures, stats and standings, all that extra information if you want to know more about these teams and players. I always do an article every day that goes with my match preview video, so look out for that at europeancricket.com. But you can also download an app for your mobile device in the Apple App Store, the Google Play Store. And finally, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network. If you do enjoy these match preview videos, please leave a like and a comment. I'll get back to as many as I can. So let's have a closer look at Friday, the 23rd of October. And again, we have 4 matches like we do every day in the European Cricket Series, Barcelona. A total of 60 matches will be played in 15 match days, Monday to Friday, over 3 weeks. And you can see there's 16 teams. That's a lot of teams, but I've enjoyed watching them all get involved in the ECS. They've been broken up into 2 groups of 8 teams each, so they play each other. So 7 preliminary matches each, and only the top 2 will make it through to the semi-finals. So both these teams will be desperate for a win in match 37, Men in Blue and Gracia. Let's have a look at some likely lineups then for these 2 teams. The first match of Friday, Men in Blue will be led by their keeper, Prasanna Jatan, while for Gracia, they'll be led by all-rounder Hira Mahe with Mayank Dayal to do the wicket-keeping. Now let's talk a little bit about these 2 teams. Men in Blue, well, they've played 3 matches, winning just 1 of those, but they have been competitive for the most part, though. In fact, they came within 4 runs of the dominant Falco side last Thursday night, so they can play, and they do have a path to the semi-finals, but it likely will involve them winning all of their remaining matches. Now, in this match, they are likely to be without their star player, Karupasamy Soundrapandian. For Gracia Cricket Club, well, they were one of the form teams of 2019. And in fact, when I looked at their squad, I had them as one of the favourites in Group B, but their form so far has been absolutely abysmal. They are rooted to the bottom of the ladder without a win after 4 matches, and they are certainly out of contention. But they could click any time. They do have some talented players. I do expect them to get a win before this series is over, and I'll let you know shortly whether I think it will be in this match. So Gracia, they have been very disappointing, but I'm sure that they will be disappointed as well and keen to perform a lot better in the remaining matches in the ECS. Let's have a look at Mr. Maximo's 11 to watch. Hopefully you find this information useful, particularly if you are participating in some fantasy cricket. And for Men in Blue today, I have super highlighted their batsman, Shankar Kaligatla. Now, he's not just a batsman, he can bowl as well. In fact, he bowled really well at the death in quite a few of the matches, and he's picked up 4 wickets. He's the Men in Blue's leading run scorer, though, as well to this point in the tournament. So watch out for them. For Shankar Kaligatla, he can do it with the bat and the ball. I've also highlighted some other players there for Men in Blue. Puneet Srimali. Now, he's shown his mettle with the bat and also with the ball, and he's a pretty good fieldsman too. He bowls fast left-armers, and he does bat left-handed as well. He grabbed one of the best catches in the tournament so far. Who can forget that grab? And he's also the kind of bowler who can bowl early in the innings. He actually has the best economy rate of any of their bowlers. He's conceding only 6.33 runs per over in the European Cricket Series. I've also got Shubdeep Deb and Sanjeev Tiwari. Now, they're a possible opening combination in this game. They haven't had too much of an impact so far, but this presents a good opportunity for them to gain some confidence with the bat. I've got some bowlers in there. Sri Srivastava, he's a potential new ball bowler. So is Abhishek Borakar. He's another option to take the new ball, and he can swing it both ways, and he's quite an aggressive batsman if he gets an opportunity. I've also put some shadow players in there. I couldn't quite squeeze them in, but they're definitely players to look at if you are playing some fantasy cricket. Their captain and keeper, Prasanna Jatan. Now, he's a hard hitter. He's actually won a couple of games single-handedly in the domestic competition, and he did bat pretty well in the second game against Hira Sabadell, but he was unfortunate to get run out in the last innings that he played, so watch out for him. I've also got Rinku Sihol. He's another one who we haven't seen much of, but he is an experienced player. He's played for many teams in the past in the Spanish competition, and he can clear the boundary, and he does bowl some pretty handy medium pace, so watch out for him as well. For Gracia, I have super highlighted Muktia Singh. Now, he's shown an ability to clear the boundary, and he's also been a wicket taker with the ball. He's taken 3 wickets in a match twice so far, but he does have to go on with it with the bat because Gracia, they badly need some runs after they only managed a paltry 58 in their last outing. I've got some other players there for Gracia. Kuldeep Lal. Well, he was the leading run scorer in the first ever European Cricket Series back in March in Alicante, Spain. That was pre-lockdown, but he has been steady in this series. But his top score is only 30, so he's another one. He has to do more if Gracia are going to open their account in this match because they do need to make a competitive score. I've got Bikramjit Singh in there, who's a specialist batsman. I actually wonder if he'll get a bowl again because he's only bowled 1 over in these 4 matches so far. In that over, he took 2 wickets for only 1 run. So we know he can bat a little bit, but I'd like to see him grab the ball again, see if he can do a little bit more magic. I've got the captain there, Hira Mahe, the all-rounder. He's been good with the ball with 3 wickets and a really good economy rate of only 7.43, but he's been horrendously out of touch with the bat with only 16 runs from 4 attempts, including 2 donuts. That's what a duck is, what I call a duck sometimes. But he is capable and he could turn it on any time. So watch out for Hira Mahe. Finally, I've got Trilochan Singh. He's a good outswing bowler. He was their leading wicket taker last season in T20 competition in the Liga Catalana, and he has plied his trade dutifully in this series, though he would say he's been a bit on the expensive side, but he's another one who is capable of playing better, and he'll certainly be looking for some early wickets to break the match wide open. So let's get to prediction time. And yeah, Gracia, for me, they're probably the biggest disappointment so far in the European Cricket Series because I did have them right up the top when I was ranking the teams in Group B. I had them probably on par with Gracia CC, who are former ECL representatives. So I did really rate them, but sometimes it just doesn't happen for you. And that's what happened in this series to Gracia. They've been horrible, really, and they haven't shown too much. And against Falco in the last game, they only made 58, and that was overtaken quite easily, I think, in the 6th over. So Gracia, at any moment they could turn it on, but they are 0 for 4. I do think that there must be one game where it's going to come together for them because it's not like they're not capable. They just haven't really adapted to the T10 competition and their players haven't fired. So in this game, will they do it again? Men in Black? Well, that's a really good question. Oh, Men in Blue, I should say. Men in Black, one of my favorite movies with Will Smith. But Men in Blue are their opposition first match of Friday. My prediction is Men in Blue to win. I don't have faith in Gracia turning it around because their confidence will be at an all-time low after getting spanked 4 times in the European Cricket Series. So I hope they do better, Gracia, but I can't see it happening in this game. I think Men in Blue are deservedly favourites after being pretty competitive in their matches so far. Even the matches they haven't won, they've normally given a good account of themselves. So I'll put Men in Blue to be the victors. Shankar Kalagatla is my star player, but there's quite a few to choose from. Who knows? It could even be the captain, Prasanna Jatan. Punit Shamali is another one you might want to look at. There's plenty of options for captains and vice captains. As always, guys, I just give you the best information possible. We're shooting this well in advance of the toss and the actual selected confirmed teams. So make sure that you use this information, but also information that you might find on our website, europeancricket.com, if you are playing some fantasy cricket. Well, thanks for joining me again for another match preview show. Always enjoy your company and always enjoy the comments and also the messages. I get plenty of them every day at Mr. Maximo, so keep them coming through. We're glad that you're enjoying the European Cricket Series, and there's plenty more cricket to go before 2020 is up in Europe. But for now, this is Mr. Maximo, Vinny Sandhu for the European Cricket Network saying enjoy the game. We'll see you next time on European Cricket.